All right, and we will let our judges make their way to the stage as I introduce Andrea Allen from Onyx Coffee Lab, Rogers, Arkansas.
How are you? Good to see you. Welcome. What's up? How's it going? Hey, nice to meet you. Hello, welcome. Hi, thank you. Welcome. Hello, how are you? Good, it's great to see you.
All right, Andrea, you know the drill. When you're ready, ask for your music and call your start time.
Okay. Okay, if I could get a little music going, be great. All right, let's do it. This is my time. Hello, judges, and welcome. I am grateful to be here today, serving you some of the world's most beautiful coffees. My goal is to treat you with what I have prepared specifically for these moments that we have together. So please, let your guards down. There's a score sheet tucked into the card in front of you that contains details about my coffees and my recipes. I would love for you to utilize them so you can write less, so our time together can be more intentional. I'm grinding all of my coffee now. So please take a moment, settle in, arrange your score sheets, and relax. And I'll be right back. All right, let's begin. When my husband John travels to buy coffee, people ask me why I'm not with him. When I explain that I'm in operations, they usually say something like this. Oh, right. Well, somebody needs to stay home and make sure that things get done. As if I'm merely tending the cafe and not leading the backbone of our industry, which is hospitality. The romance of green buying, combined with our industry's desire to solve the sea market crisis, has led many baristas to despondency. Many have approached me over the years saying, but I'm just a barista, what could I possibly do? Their thought is that we must start at the beginning. However, this focus on fixing the global economy is one, not feasible, but two, it's just not so simple. The fact is, 90% of our coffee jobs are hospitality focused. Our influence is, and it should be, over the end of the supply chain. Now, demand drives supply in every industry, and I started to realize that baristas' contributions are in kind, but often unseen ways. Talking and listening to customers and helping them care about the producers. Not backpacking through the mountains of Colombia, lecturing 60-year-old producers on fermentation techniques. Change is not instantaneous, but more of a subtle rebellion against consumerism and a humble form of activism. There's this concept that I love that's called a palimpsest. It's an ancient manuscript where writing is removed, and as new things are written, the indention of the old words remains. Now, this makes me think about the way that coffee and hospitality experiences layer together, so that even if we aren't thinking about our past incredible experiences or amazing coffees, they leave their mark on us. And it is those memories that inform us of what we're experiencing right now. So let's begin our layered experience with espresso and milk. Now I'm using a resurrected species of coffee called Eugeenoides. It's produced by my friends at Finca Immaculata. Now, this coffee is so resistant to extraction that I've updosed to 26 grams in, 42 out, at a mere 16 seconds. Now, the Eugeenoides also contains almost no acidity, but its complex sugar content and high fat make it perfect for milk drinks. So let's walk through those notes together now. You're going to experience rich yellow cake batter, salted caramel, white cocoa, and banana pudding. The tactile experience is extremely thick, buttery, and it has a long-lasting, sweet, oily finish like cocoa butter. Please go ahead and enjoy. Thank you. You as well. Thank you so much. Now, to further exacerbate the strengths of this coffee, I've combined it with 3 ounces of frozen distilled milk. It's a simple process. Frozen milk, sugar, and the fats drip out first, resulting in a 50% water loss. Now, the lactic acid in the milk is going to compensate for the lack of acidity that's in the coffee, creating amazing balance. This really is one of the best milk drinks that I've ever had. Enjoy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Enjoy. Let's add a new layer with espresso. Now, because the Eugeenoides has all of that complex sweetness, but almost no acidity, I wanted to create balance by turning to the Serra Azul Geisha, produced by my friend Rigoberto Herrera. Now, this coffee represents a palimpsest of my own. I have competed with Rigoberto's coffee in some form for the last 6 years. But truthfully, I have never been to his farm. However, through many conversations with him, I and other baristas have created a demand for his coffee through kindness and hospitality. So the base of this is 11 grams of the Eugeenoides, over which I'm layering another 11 grams of the Serra Azul. Now I'm going to pull out approximately 42 grams at 17 seconds. This coffee is about adding another layer onto the Eugeenoides to create complexity, balance, and a new and better espresso. I'm using a puck press to help me separate those layers in the coffee so that each brew bed can extract perfectly. Now, the Serra Azul will actually extract first from that top layer, creating an espresso of sorts that will then come down and hit the Eugeenoides layer in the bottom, extracting again the sweetness and the fats. Now, if you would, please do your crema evaluation first, but wait to taste until I indicate. I'm also going to stir for you, so you won't need to worry about that. Thank you. Thank you. In this espresso, you're going to experience a botanical rose from the beginning to the end. papaya, which is historically tied to the Eugenioides flavor profile. Orange, specifically Cara Cara, which is a pinker variety that is known for its oils and its florals. And Panella, which is unrefined sugarcane. Tactile experience is medium weight. Texture is round, silky, and coating. And the finish lingers with citrus oil, recalling the rose and papaya flavors. Thank you so much. Please enjoy.
All right, let's give it up for Andrea's espresso round.
For my signature course, let's experience a reimagining of the espresso. However, this time, I'm pulling only the Serra Azul at 20 and a half in, 42 out at 17 seconds. Now, you just had the Eugenioides with milk, but on its own, it has this intense papaya flavor, kind of a sugary, earthy sweetness, and of course, its famous dense body. So for the second layer, I'm utilizing ingredients that represent the actual Eugenioides profile. So 84 grams Serra Azul espresso, which I have put with 45 grams of clotted cream. And it's been melting together since the beginning. Clotted cream is a European staple. Think unsalted butter meets cream cheese. So to that mix, I'm adding 10 grams of pureed papaya, 10 grams of passion fruit nectar, 10 grams of maple syrup, and 9 grams of egg white. Now I'm going to blend this together to homogenize the ingredients, and then I will shake with ice to chill and froth. Now, as we circle this familiar ground together, our experience becomes more complex, more intentional, and more communal. Let's take a quick refreshing pause. I'm going to hand you a cool towel soaked with rose oil to refresh and to feel welcomed. Please just take it in your hand and enjoy as you would like, and then place it back in. Thank you. My signature drink conceptually and literally represents these two coffees. Each drink is 21 grams of the Serra Azul espresso and 21 grams of the Eugenioides-like ingredients. Now together, we have been creating a palimpsest of our own. Those first two courses we have set us on the path we're on now, where only these ingredients and this concept and flavors made sense to come next. This experience is unique and curious, not only in what it represents, which we'll get to, but also in that this espresso and these ingredients combined to make 3 unexpected, distinct confectionery notes. Let's go through them now. There's orange creamsicle, a chocolate malt, and buttery English toffee. The tactile is heavyweight. The texture is my favorite part of this drink. It's cold, frothy, thick, viscous, and coating. and the finish lingers oily and slick like cocoa butter. Now, please wait to drink until I call time, but go ahead and take that gold straw in your right hand and go ahead and pick it up now. This straw right there you go. Please place it through the hole in the mirror and gently until it stops. A little bit of mystery is part of every great experience, so please trust me. When I call time, inhale across your hand for aroma and then enjoy. So to those despondent baristas asking me what to do, and really asking me, do I matter? I can honestly say yes. Kindness produces purpose, even in the temporal. The beauty of this answer, this beverage, and honestly our entire industry is reflected right in front of you. Thank you, and time.
All right, let's give it up for Andrea. Come on over here, Andrea. Come join me. All right,
Hi.
Wonderful job. How are you doing today?
So good.
Awesome.
What a beautiful place to have a competition.
I know, right? And the energy here, obviously, everybody's kind of pooling around, and we got quite an audience here right now.
Yeah.
So every time I see you compete, I love your creativity in what you come up with. So what was your inspiration? Like, how did you even come up with this idea of how you were serving your signature beverage?
Thank you. Well, my husband John and I, we do this together as a team every year, and we saw a picture of this in kind of another, it was just not even a drink, it was just this picture of this glass display, and we started talking about it. We're like, there's a lot of fun that can be had with like signature drinks, lots of really fun, like, no pun intended, but smoke and mirrors, and we're like, you know, what really is important is the people sitting across the table. Like, it doesn't matter what kind of thing you're doing. It's really about reaching the people in our industry. The supply chain is built on a chain of people. And so we were like, hey, let's like do something that's not about the drink itself, and let's do something about these coffee professionals that have given up their time, energy, all those things to come here and work really hard and yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love it. So
Thanks.
fun, creative, thoughtful, all those things. So speaking of also prepping for competition, what is your favorite part about getting ready to be up on this stage?
Oh man, it's working with my team at Onyx to get ready. We have a number of competitors and then a number of people volunteering and judging as well. And there's just like these moments, honestly, on the weekends or later at night where we're all in there and like we're all like working really hard on our drinks, and it just like builds like a real bond between all of us. And then of course coming here and all the competitors that are here, like there's this thing when you're under pressure where you like just make weird jokes, and that might just be me all the time. I just make weird jokes, but it's like you really make a bond in a really quick time frame, and I just love that. I look forward to it every year.
Awesome, I love it. Well, great job. Let's have one more round of applause for Andrea Allen from Onyx Coffee Lab,
Thank you.
Rogers, Arkansas. And hang